Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Change is in the air for Days of Our Lives, but is it for the better or for the worse? We appear to be on the edge of massive upheaval, which, if I'm being honest, I'm here for. First, the good news, though I realize it's a week late and we've all heard it. Days of Our Lives revealed Albert Alar's departure last Friday evening. It will take some time, but I'm excited for the cast and crew of Days and the continuous great improvements that I believe this will bring. However, as I stated last week, it will take some time to see what is represented on our screens. If nothing else, I hope that honoring the actors would result in fewer strange casting exits and infrequent visits, as well as more consistent narrative that aren't interrupted out of nowhere. But there were a few positive outcomes, from Janet Drucker being promoted to co-executive producer and putting a woman in charge to fans rallying around the program and the actors. Today, viewers took to social media to organize a Judy Evans Appreciation Day in support of her after today's scenes reveal she was the victim of one of his brutal attacks, as detailed by Deadline. The start of the end. We started the week with Victor's jet missing as his family, or at least some of them, gathered to greet him home. It seems strange that they'd all decide to organize a welcome home party since he's constantly traveling, but I understand. It allows everyone to be together when they receive the news. Also, I know not everyone agrees, but I appreciate that Victor dies in a plane crash rather than dying in his sleep or whatever. He's returning home after seeing the world since nothing slows him down. They've been emphasizing that Victor has been as involved as ever in the business right up until the end, which will leave a massive power vacuum after he's gone. And as difficult as it will be to say goodbye, I can't wait to hear the stories that will emerge from this. His will alone should provide a plethora of new plot possibilities. Victor may leave everything to Maggie and make the family reliant on her if they truly intended to irritate everyone. That would probably irritate Maggie, but it would shift the Kyriakis balances in favor of Xander rather than Justin and his family. And Days of Our Lives would be stupid to miss up on a slew of returns for this, from Carly returning and confronting Dimitri to Beau waking up and tracking out Megan. Infighting, backstabbing, and a desire for power might lead to an extraordinary series of stories. In addition, I could see a few Dimmerers making a move for Titan. Stefan and Gabby were going to give it a shot, so why not Jake and Gabby? The two families have been getting along for a long time. Let's shake things up a little. Beginnings that are bleak. I was going to inquire whether there was something in the Salem water that was causing this rash of marriage proposals, but then Rex proposed to Sarah, and they're now in Chicago. So let us add another proposal to the avalanche of marriages/relationships that will never succeed. But I still enjoy Xander and Chloe. Yes, he rushed the gun, and there are undoubtedly underlying reasons for his proposal, but she answered wisely and kindly when she said no, and Xander reciprocated. That was somewhat undermined by his delight in rubbing his proposal in Brady's face, despite understanding that his cousin had just lost Rachel. But Xander remains Xander. And I'm hoping that this will send Brady over the brink. He was so close to fleeing with Rachel, which he happily abandoned since it would have pushed him over off-screen, and Chloe's even considering marriage to Xander had to do the trick. Dark Brady is far more entertaining than mopey Brady. I truly hope Chloe dumps him for that non-consensual kiss, just like she did with Xander. Dysfunctional, marriage and love. Since we're on the subject of mature relationships, kudos to Stephanie for telling Chad that plotting behind her back was wrong, but that didn't mean she was calling it quits. Throwing a drink in his face, on the other hand, might not have been the best way to begin, and I'm beginning to wonder if she's being too forgiving by giving Alex chance after chance after chance. Also, I adored Kristen laughing at EJ and Chad and calling them idiots for agreeing to Stephanie's scheme. Toxic masculinity is sometimes brought down by the voice of a woman. Someone I used to work with on Days of Our Lives knows all about it. I'm at a loss for what to do with Gwen. They're dumbing her down so much for this that I'm not sure she'll stay after Leo and Dimitri's affair is revealed. And while I understand that sneaking around behind people's backs is a tried and true daytime staple, something about Dimitri bringing Leo along on the honeymoon struck me as cruel. Take a couple days off, for example. Come on, people. An unsettling new possibility. This week, Jada was on fire as she screamed against Sean's promotion. And she brings up several arguments that I appreciate, but it's a understandably manufactured issue. Other SPD officers would almost certainly be a better fit than either of them, but they are the only two character cops left, so it had to come down to them. The alternative would have been to bring in an insider, as they are with the interim mayor, to make life tough for everyone. And while we're on the subject, is the incoming mayor racist? I was expecting him to be a jerk against whom the entire town would unite, but after going after Chanel and brushing Jada aside, I'm seeing a different trend. Tackling racism is a good topic, but it may be a difficult story to weave with honesty and care. Years earlier, they appeared to be on that path when JJ shot Theo, only to back down. It will be interesting to see how this unfolds. Strange thoughts. Asterisk, I'm not sure what the fuss is about the body and soul characters. I can see how Whitley got truth and dream mixed up, but Abe, is the entire cast going to be Salem twins? This sounds like a ridiculous Rolf plot. Rafe owns his own home. I understand that you don't want a one-sided relationship where you're always at one person's house, but come on. When you're having sexy time and half of the couple is living in a tiny room with her sister, you might want to go with the safer alternative. The Kyriakis family clearly has money, but where do they rank in our new photo collection of the daytime's 20 richest families? Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.